we sat down. He mentioned anti-fragile. We spoke about bouncing back from adversity. And we spoke about essentially risk-taking. So it was wonderful. They also commended India on the response to COVID and how India was very efficiently dealt with it, particularly with the food distribution and all of that.
Our Foreign Affairs editor, Geeta Mohan, is also now joining me in this morning telecast. She's actually in NYC right now. Geeta, good morning. You've been there at Ground Zero when the Prime Minister arrived. There was, do tell us about the reception that he received. I'm told that the Indian diaspora was at the airport itself. But Prime Minister Modi has met a few CEOs, thought leaders as well. Tell us about the first day. What is it looking like?
Well, as always, the reception was very warm. There were people from the Indian American community outside Prime Minister's hotel to receive him. Some of them got to shake hands with the Prime Minister. Some others were very close, so they were excited about it. But there were a few youngsters, an 18-year-old who actually got an autograph on the painting that he made of Prime Minister Modi, and a very young 6-year-old Meera who also got an autograph on a poster that she was holding up of Prime Minister Modi. So a special moment for quite a few out here in New York from the Indian community. But it's inside the hotel where all the important meetings, one-on-ones, is also some meetings with the Indian community, and prominent faces and representatives of the Indian community took place. To begin with, Elon Musk was there, and when I asked him a specific question on Jack Dorsey's remarks on India, he was very clear that Twitter will have to follow the rule of the law in India, and there is no exception, that America does not represent the earth, which is a very significant statement coming from Elon Musk. Apart from him, there was Neil deGrasse Tyson, astrophysicist, where space collaboration was discussed between Prime Minister Modi and deGrasse Tyson, as also Nobel laureate Peter Audrey, Nobel laureate when it comes to chemistry. Again, education, academia, prominent faces from various universities, many people from the business world. All of them came over here, the ones who live in New York or around, to meet with Prime Minister Modi. So a very important day of engagement, and it will continue even when he completes and concludes the International Yoga Day and moves to DC, where again you will see a warm welcome from the Indian community, but also engagement spread across the next 2 days with top business honchos, as also representatives from various important fields and sectors.
So it's not going to be all serious work as well. There is a lot of enthusiasm among the Indian diaspora, and that, remember, was seen even at the arrival of Prime Minister Modi at the airport. The Indian diaspora extended a resounding welcome to Prime Minister Modi. There were chants of Modi, Modi that were heard as he received a grand welcome by the Indian community at the New York airport. Joining hands in a wonderful and a powerful display, clearly of unity as well. There were banners, posters, placards, proudly proclaiming their admiration of Prime Minister Modi. Remember, he is scheduled to address the diaspora on 23rd June. It's going to be that final moment as well at the prestigious Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. And from all that we have seen till now, the diaspora events are quite a sight.
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जो कि सभी लोगों को का अभिवादन स्वीकार करते हुए, देखिए, अलग हटकर आए इस दिशा में आए, अलग हटकर इस दिशा में आए और यहाँ पर सबसे मुलाकात करते हुए आगे की तरफ निकल गए। जितने भी लोग थे पास से देख पाई,
बहुत ही पास से, और आंख से आंख मिल पाई,
आंख से आंख मिल गई आपकी, आप खुश हैं?
We met him and with a warm welcome.
आपकी बात हो पाई?
थैंक यू वेरी मच। हमने उनकी ग्लिम्स देखी, हमें अच्छा लगा, एंड गॉड ब्लेस ऑल ऑफ यू फॉर योर एफर्ट्स।
देखिए, जितने भी लोग हैं यहाँ पर जो लंबे समय से इंतजार कर रहे थे, लेकिन वो सब अब आखिरकार प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र, आप मिले?
हाँ, मैंने हाथ मिलाया मोदी जी से। हाँ,
एक कदम आगे हो गए आप?
नहीं, मैंने
तो देखिए, आप मिल लिए?
मैं मिला उनसे,
वाह, मेरा इंतजार पूरा खत्म हुआ, मेरी इच्छा पूरी हुई।
आप मिली, आप भी बहुत कोशिश कर रही थी।
हाँ मिले और बहुत बहुत खुशी हुआ। हम यहाँ पे पढ़े बढ़े हैं। मेरा नाम है स्मृता चौबे। I have been working in New York City for the last 12 years and it's a huge day to have Modi ji here. So बहुत खुश हो गए। Thank you so much.
देखिए सारे लोग जो कि इंतजार कर रहे थे वो एक एक करके सबकी मुलाकात किसी की हुई, कोई दूर से देख पाया, लेकिन उसी से वो संतुष्ट यहाँ पर इस समय दिख रहे हैं।
So clearly, Indian diaspora is ensuring that their enthusiasm is for all to see. And this is at the airport. He's not even ventured into the cities right now. Geeta Mohana, Foreign Affairs editor, is joining us right now from New York. Geeta, good morning. And that was an incredible comment that you managed to get out from Tesla CEO Elon Musk. So tell us first about the Indian diaspora ensuring that they have it all planned, and then about the business tycoons and what they have to say about their investments. Go ahead, Geeta.
Well, to begin with, the Indian diaspora is certainly quite excited to meet Prime Minister Modi. We not only spoke to people who actually were very close to Prime Minister Modi, met him, greeted him, but there were two very important youngsters, one an 18-year-old child who had drawn a portrait of Prime Minister Modi, which was autographed by the PM himself outside the hotel. He was supposed to hand it over to the Prime Minister, but once the Prime Minister autographed the painting, he kept it with himself. The second was a 6-year-old Meera, who also was holding a poster. Prime Minister Modi wrote a nice message of Vande Mataram and then signed that poster as well. So exciting moments over here, and you'll see that all through and through. This was the first leg in New York. The moment he reaches DC, there's going to be a huge welcome for him there as well. The numbers of Indian Americans waiting outside the hotel might have significantly decreased, but the engagement has increased. How so? Because there were people outside in smaller numbers, but there were also a lot from the Indian community who met him inside the hotel. The other part of the engagement on the first day was Prime Minister Modi meeting with prominent people from various walks of life, academicians, scientists, medical researchers, Nobel laureates, and finally, the top business honchos, Elon Musk over there, to a specific question asked by me on Jack Dorsey's remarks on India and the fact that he alleged that the Indian government asked Twitter, and upon Indian government's insistence, that Twitter withheld and blocked handles, to which he said that America is not the earth, and that laws of the local governments will apply wherever Twitter's presence is there. So that was a very significant statement, a departure from the past, where Elon Musk endorsing Prime Minister Modi, saying that he's a huge fan of Modi, but also going ahead and saying on the controversy that we've seen in India, that they're going to comply by the rules, whether it means curtailment or not. The fact is that they cannot be shut down because Twitter is seen as breaking rules in India or anywhere in the world.
He also had a lot of praiseworthy terms, isn't it? And that was quite interesting to hear. I'm a fan of Prime Minister Modi. I admire India. I'm looking to invest in India. So it was interesting to see what Elon Musk had to say as well about Prime Minister Modi and meeting him.
Well, it is significant because the conversation that took place were manifold. One is that there were conditions earlier, but Twitter is looking at investing in India. That's a big one. Secondly, a question on whether Tesla will come to India. There were concerns earlier. Then Tesla said it is not going to. Now he's saying, no, Tesla is looking to come to India. Thirdly, SpaceX collaboration. To a question on SpaceX collaboration, he confirmed that there were conversations with the Indian Premier on collaboration with SpaceX.